Bombers and the BC Lions. Happy to welcome Tyrone Jones for a brief visit. It seemed like the whole league went offense crazy the first 3 weeks, and after that it settled down a little bit.
Yeah, well, it did seem that way. Everybody's been really, putting the points on the board, and I think a lot of that is probably due to a lot of turnovers in the league.
You have settled in here this year. You've been able to come in, have a good start in training camp, and seem content and happy to have a good season here in Winnipeg.
Yeah, well, I'm working very hard to do that. I came into camp actually a little bit overweight, and I'm still overweight, and everybody's making a pretty big beef about it. But, I'm playing, and I think my play is consistent, and that's all I'm worried about.
You got good guys there to play with, and you got a pretty veteran defensive unit. Dave Bavell and one more new linebacker in there, but by and large, you're a pretty consistent group.
Yeah, we are. We got Mike Gray and Quincy Williams on the line, anchoring the ends, and Stan Mikolas in the middle, and I don't think you can ask for any better three than that, And then our secondary, as far as our corners, Les Brown and Rod Hill are playing excellent football, I think, and a lot of people don't talk a lot about Ken Petway, but he's a great athlete, and he plays well for us every game in and game out. And I think the surprise to me, to our whole secondary, is Darryl Sampson, because, he's a Canadian kid playing the halfback position, and he's doing well. And, we're causing the turnovers and getting the plays that we need to get.
Very quickly, does Doug Flutie present any different kind of problem than, say, Matt Dunnigan or Tracy Ham?
Well, I don't think he poses any different kind of problem than those guys. Matter of fact, I think Doug is, I think, a very intelligent quarterback, and he knows, where to make his reads and that kind of stuff. And, you have a guy like a Tracy Ham or a Matt Dunnigan, those guys are pretty cocky. They figure they can run over you at times, but Flutie likes to get what he can get and get out of there. And, he's a businessman type quarterback, and he's going to cause us some problems if we don't get at him early.
Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Tyrone Jones of the Winnipeg Blue Bombers.